All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Bashim Shai Bashim Rakha Kodash.
and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all document out there pushing the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai in truth and sincerity. Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Rakha Kodash, Baruch to you all. All right, we're the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami. All right, I'm the brother Lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami with me.
Shamar from GS Miami.
And the lesson that we're about to get into, the Spirit Power Yahweh Shai, is concerning the signs, okay, of the times that we're in and the signs of Yahweh Shai's imminent return, okay. The scriptures talk about how before the great and terrible day of the Lord, the Most High is going to give signs, all right, in various different forms, earthquakes in diverse places, sedition amongst men, all right, et cetera, et cetera. That's what we're going to get into, man, because the signs are out here, man. Okay, it's evident that we're in the last days, man. We're living in the times, all right, where Yahweh Shai is about to make his return to visit the world, man. All right, to establish judgment in the earth and to deliver his elect. Okay, so that's going to be the theme of this lesson, and hopefully this video is edifying.
The first precept we would like to get is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, and I start at verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the sign, Slack, I will read that. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Hey man, so at the end of the day, man, you know, the scriptures straightly charge us to watch, man. All right, you know, the scriptures also tell us we're supposed to watch as well as praise. All right, and we just read the 2nd Ezra how the Lord, all right, told Ezra, all right, and by the mouth of Ezra. Now we're reading it today, and that charge is being passed to us that we're supposed to be measuring the time diligently in itself, man. Okay, because we're supposed to be watching the world, seeing what's going on, reading these scriptures, and connecting the scriptures with the things that are going on in the world today, man. All right, so we can see what's going on in the world and relate it to the Most High signs, man. Because at the end of the day, he set certain things into play to show how shy is near, man. Okay, so just watch that. Okay, there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So we're seeing the certain things happen, and then, you know, with the certain things that's going on, the earthquakes, all right, in diverse places. You know, if you want to get Matthew 24, we can.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Matthew 24, and I'll start at verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So you see, the disciples, they went to Yahweh Shai and asked Yahweh Shai, all right, Yahweh Shai, can you tell us certain things or certain clues, certain signs, all right, so when that time comes, we can know that, all right, this is going to be when you return, okay?
Okay. And jumping on verse 6, it says, and ye shall see, or ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
And that's a sign, man, wars of rumors and rumors of wars, man. Okay, we've been hearing that America and Russia is going to get at it for the longest, man. That's been the rumors, all right? And there's actually been physical war between America and Russia, man. Between America and China, man. Between America and Iran, America and all these other various countries through proxy wars, man. Setting up ISIS over here, setting up fucking regimes over here to go against governments, man, and having that government call their allies to come in, and now you got the allies of Syria in Syria, which is Russia, fighting America All right, so you can't get wooed and butthurt, man, on it, or you can't lose yourself and seeing war zones, wars just losing control. Like, yeah. That's a sign, but the end is not yet, man, because there's other signs, there's other prophecies that must be fulfilled before Yahweh shall Christ acceptance, man. All right, you have to keep that in mind as well. That's exactly why the scriptures tell you measure down the time diligently in itself, man. All right, so you don't lose your place in the timeline, man. So you don't think that you don't think that the noose is going to be dropped in the next when God hasn't been fully implemented, right? Okay,
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and his king, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in other places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. And that nation shall rise against nation, which the brothers going into kingdom against kingdom. You also have race wars, race riots, class riots, okay? And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's what we're seeing, man. We're seeing famines across continents. In Africa, there's famine, all right? You also have famine in Venezuela,
Yep.
all right?
Brazil's starting to go bad too, man.
Okay, you have pestilences, all right, all kind of manner of diseases, all right, and earthquakes in diverse places, man. And that's I mean that's all the time, man. All the time it's an earthquake, man. Okay, all the time it's a natural disaster taking place, a volcano erupting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Shit. What it was? Recently I seen on social media. The Philippines, man. They having that fucking what was just called the typhoons or tsunamis or whatever the case may be, and the fucking water in the ocean is like literally flooding the Philippines with all that trash, man, that's been in the earth. I mean, in the waters, man. What do you think that's gonna cause when all that mildewish material washes up on shores? You got people walking through. What is it gonna cause, man? Sicknesses, man. Illnesses, man. Pestilence gonna rise up from that, man. All right, all that is signs, man. Okay, that these people in the world don't take heed to, man. Don't look for, man. Because what? They're not measuring the times, man. They're not watching, man. All right. But as a man of the Lord, we're supposed to be constantly in watch, man. All right. Whether you're watching the news physically itself or you're watching brothers who's watching the news, man. All right. You're supposed to constantly be in watch, man. All right.
God, I got something in Isaiah 29:6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire." And that's taking place, man. That's taking place all over the world. All right, and it's amping up. It's amping up in ways the world has never seen, man. All right, you got giant fires in California.
Holy
fire, all right, that's spanning in the entire state, man, from North California all the way down to Southern California, man. It's fires, man. Okay, you got storm and tempest, all right, tornadoes, hurricanes, all right, whether it be in the Pacific Ocean or whether it's coming from the Atlantic. Okay, great noise, earthquakes, all right, thunder. All right, that's what's happening, man. And again, it says that thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with these things, man. So it's the Lord that's bringing these things to pass, man. Okay, it's the Most High that's doing this, man. All right, bringing the judgment. All right, that you're seeing all over the world, man. Okay.
Sure. So I was gonna say that's why in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, in 4th verse, it tells you, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning," man. So the Most High spake of those things, man. Then you just read, he said that's why he gonna visit the earth,
yes,
and tempests and stuff like that, man. Earthquakes, all right. And when you go back to verse 2 in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it tells you right here, man. "Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made," man. And you seeing all these things amping up, and the brother just read that's how the Most High is going to visit the earth, man. Yes. And we just read that he said that's when he going to visit the earth. When you start seeing these things go berserk, all right, that's him, man. All right, you got something?
I got something real quick. Jeremiah 51, and I'll start at verse 46. It says, and lest your heart faint. Well, I'll start verse 45. It says, my people, go ye out of the midst of her, which is Babylon. Are we supposed to be departed from this place spiritually? Okay, and deliver ye every man his soul for the fierce anger of the Lord, and lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, and another year shall come rumor. All right, that's what we're hearing: wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. Okay, and there is violence in the land, and there's violence all over America. All right, there's violence all over the world. All right, and the leaders of these nations are combating one another, man. All right, they're at odds with one another, man. With NATO, all right, the NATO nations are at odds with America. All right, the EU nations, okay, Russia, all right, China, Syria, Iran, okay. All right, that's the sign, man. Those are the signs. All right, some of the signs that the Lord said that we're going to take place. All right, in these latter times before His return.
That's right. That's right. If you got something else you can do.
I got something in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay? And that's what the brother was going into. All right, watching, standing upon our watch. All right, looking at the signs, looking at the current events, looking at the things going on in the world. All right, and matching them up. All right, filtering them through the scriptures, man. Okay? All right, because really in those signs and the things that are taking place in the world, really the Lord is speaking to us.
Yep.
Man. All right.
Yep.
Verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay, so what are we doing? We're writing the vision, man. The vision is already written on paper, and we're making it plain upon tables, man. We're breaking it down. All right, we're making it simple to understand. Okay, that he may run that readeth it. All right, so a person will hear it. All right, and it will spark the spirit in them. All right, to actually seek the Lord, man. All right. In verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, so the vision is for an appointed time, and the Most High does everything by time. But at the end it shall speak. All right, at the end it shall speak. We're at the end, man. These visions, these prophecies are speaking, man. Okay, and it shall not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. Okay, so though it seems like it's taking time, all right, who's supposed to wait? All right, because it's surely come. Why? Because Most High's words don't go out void.
That's right.
Okay.
Back at St. Ezra's the 9th chapter, man. And continuing on from the 5th verse. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, the end shall not lie, man. Why? Because it's going to be made manifest that the words that were spoken from the beginning are exactly what it is coming to pass at the end, man. Okay. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings in effects and signs, man, to show you that what you have to be paying attention to the signs to know when the end is, man. All right, if you're not paying attention to the signs, then you won't know the end is. That's why a lot of people out here are so stuck in the ways of it's not going to happen in my time. Oh, America not going to be destroyed no time soon because they're not paying attention to the signs, man. Okay, okay. You have something?
And it shall come to pass that afterwards, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. Okay, so the Lord said that in these times, Most High will pour out His spirit upon His people, and He's going to prophesy, man. All right, and that's what we're witnessing. Brothers waking up all over the world prophesying. Okay, the spirit of prophecy being poured out. Okay, verse 3. And I will shew signs or shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Okay, so it says blood and fire and pillars of smoke, man. Volcanic eruption, man. Yep. All right, people dying in acid, man. We got blood these things that were prophesied to happen prior to them. Okay, all right, as a sign that the Lord's return was imminent. All right, that was right around the corner.
That's right.
Verse 32, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. All right, and the word Lord there, all right, behind that word is the Hebrew name Yahweh, man. All right, the name, the true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, so which means that prior to the day of the Lord coming, there will be people who know the name of the Lord.
That's right.
All right, that know the proper name of the Lord, which is in the Hebrew Yahweh, man. Okay, not Jehovah, and they will be calling upon it. All right, so that they shall be delivered. Okay, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call, man. All right, so that deliverance is coming for the Israelites, and more specifically the elect. All right, the remnant of Israel. Okay.
I got something real quick. Second Timothy chapter 3. When I start at the top, this know also that in the last days, to show you that we're in the last days, right? Perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, and you see that a lot, man. Especially in these times, man. Niggas portray themselves to be their own gods, man, their own saviors, man. All right, niggas put themselves before everybody, man. Okay. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And you see all of that, man. And you see all of that, and all of that is basically, all right, the morality of these people are decreasing by the day, man. Okay, they're becoming more and more wicked by the minute, man. Okay, more and more anti-Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man. All right, anti-Christ, man, by the second, man. All right, and there's many antichrists, man, to cut you, to stop all that bullshit that there's only one antichrist, man. All right, verse 3. Without natural affection, man. Okay, you got niggas being all type of homos nowadays, man.
Yes.
Pedophilia is at an up and up, man. Transgenderism is at an up and up. All that is signs of the end, man. Okay, because the Most High won't leave this place to continue in the way that, in the course that it's going, man. Okay. Truth breakers, false accusers, incompetent, fierce despisers of those that are good. And bro, do you not see that, man? All right, are not the men of the Lord being demonized by the day, man? Okay, are not people coming against the words of Yahweh by Shema, which is good by the second, man? All right, and that's increasing, man, to show you that is the time of the end, man. Okay. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High. And again, lovers of pleasures, man. Niggas love pleasure so much that they'll let their pleasures twist them to leave the natural affection of a man and a woman, man. To go after a derriere, man. All right, all that that's happening, the earthquakes, the wars, rumors of wars, the uproars, the homosexuality ramping up in this place, man. All right, the self-love, the fucking self-love, atheism, I am my own God spirit, amping up. All that is signs of the end, man. All that is signs of the end, man. All right. And if you don't see that, man, then you're going to get caught up when shit. You're going to get caught up in the mess when shit hit the fan, man. All right, and you're going to take the RFID chip, man. Okay. Having a form of godliness, but denying the powers thereof, from such turn away. And you seeing this more and more for real, man. Having a form of godliness, because not only are these niggas thinking they're their own gods, but now everybody wants to acknowledge God, man. Even the faggots want to acknowledge God, man. Want to build faggot churches to acknowledge God, man.
Yep.
That's signs of the end, man. All right, you got something?
Got some in Luke 17 and verse 24. It says, "For as the lightning that lighteneth out of one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day." All right, so when Yahushua comes back, it's going to be known. Everybody's going to see it.
Yep.
Okay. Verse 25, but he first must suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. Verse 26, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. All right, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Okay, so that's the point right there. Well, one of them, all right, it's going to be the same way, all right, in the day of the Son of Man. All right, they're going to be going about their folly, all right, and Yahushua is going to come on the scene, all right, to judge the world, and they're going to get caught up, man. They're going to get destroyed suddenly, man. The same way they was eating and drinking and going about their business, all right, in the days of Noah, and then the flood came and destroyed them. That's how it's going to be when Yahushua is getting ready to come back, man.
Why? Because those motherfuckers in the time of Noah, they neglected and did not take heed to the biggest sign, man. The Most High put the spirit on Noah to tell them niggas there was going to be rain. They did not take heed to that, man. And that's another sign that you people fail to realize, man. The prophets on the highways and byways, man. Because the scriptures tell you the Most High doeth nothing but he revealeth the secrets to the servants, the prophets, man. Okay? So that means what, man? He gonna put the spirit on his prophets to warn you people before he fucks shit up, man. And that's what happened, man. The spirit got put on the elders, all right, to start the school off, man. The torch got passed to the elders. The elders been pushing the word, and as they've been pushing the word, guess what's been happening? The words that they've been pushing through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, coming out the scriptures, have been coming to pass, man. And the ones who take heed, guess what they do? They run. Did not say that in Habakkuk the second chapter, man? They run, man. And where do they run? The righteous run. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are saved, man. They run to the Lord, man. All right, and they get saved from the destruction, or they get preserved from the said perils that's about to come upon the earth, man. Okay.
Verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot. And where did Lot live?
Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Okay, that's what's happening, man. You got what was that? The lesbian church or something like that. Yeah, I forget the story, man. But you got stuff like that happening, man. Pedophilia, homosexuality on the all-time high. Transgenderism. Okay. They didn't eat. All right. They did a lot. They drank. They bought. They sold. They planted. They built it. All right. So they went about their lives. Okay. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Okay, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. All right, so homosexuality will be on all-time high, and the Most High wants to deliver his elect, all right, from this wicked place. All right, and once he delivers them, he gonna rain fire and brimstone upon this place, man. Okay, in the form of thermonuclear fire and the chariots, man, because the Lord said he coming with fire and his chariots is a whirlwind.
Shalom, Amash. Yahweh Bashim Yashah, Bashim Chakodash Barakatah.
Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yashah, Bashim Chakodash Barakatah. Next scripture, 2 Peter. You got something?
Nah, you got it.
Okay, 2 Peter 3:3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. Okay, and that's happening. All right, scoffers.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
At an all-time high, walking after their own lust. Okay, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? All right, so they scoff at the idea that the Lord is actually coming back. All right, where's the promise of his coming, man? I've been hearing that, for the longest.
Again.
All right, for since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. All right, so they heard it since their grandparents, all right, their great grandparents, all right, and nothing's changed in their eyes. All right. But the thing is, the signs are all in their face, man.
Yeah, they just don't take heed.
They just don't take heed. They're willfully ignorant. That's what it's going to say. Verse 5, it says, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, all right, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. All right. So they're willingly ignorant. Okay. Whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Okay, so the Most High is reserving this heaven, this earth, unto fire, man. Okay, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment. All right, so the Most High is going to bring judgment by fire. All right, and perdition of ungodly men. All right, verse 8, it says, "But be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day." So the Most High slackness, but it's long suffering to usward. All right, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. All right, so really, what seems like a slackness to men is really just a long suffering of the Most High. Why? All right, so that His elect can come to repentance and be built up and perfected. Okay, I should post the scripture.
Job 33:14. For God speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
Come in a dream and the vision of the night, man.
Yeah.
All right, so the Most High speaks to man. All right, the Most High speak often, man. All right, He shows His signs often, man, but men don't perceive it, man. They don't acknowledge that it's the work of the Heavenly Father, man. And the thing is, the Most High has already had it in His prophecies, man. He already has it it's already in the book. It's written down, all right? And it was written thousands and thousands of years before it happened, man. So really, it's no excuse, man. Okay? Again, that's why the scripture say they are willfully ignorant, okay? Now jumping to verse 10, 2 Peter 3:10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Okay, so that's going to be the day of the Lord, man. The Most High is going to come as a thief in the night. He's going to come swiftly and speedily upon the inhabitants of the earth. Okay, and the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. And that's going into the thermonuclear destruction that's going to come. All right, heavens being rolled together as a scroll, and also the chariots coming with fire, man. All right, and the earth and the things that are therein shall be burnt up, man. These people, these buildings, all right, they're going to be caught up, man, and destroyed in that day. All right, if they be not part of the elect. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because you had how Ash posted the scripture out. The Most High speaketh once, yea twice, and man perceived it not. And hey, the Most High, he speaks to man, through signs, man. We brought it out of 2nd Ezra 9th chapter, man. So we go to 2nd Ezra 15. And I just get the point. Verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And when you read up, it tells you how the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right, and guess what? Through the signs you're watching, you're seeing the wickedness amping up. That's the Most High telling the man of the Lord, look at the ways of these people. You see how they get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Just know I'm gonna fuck these people up, man. And He's showing us signs how He's gonna fuck these people up. 30 niggas getting dropped in like less than a day in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
Wildfires spreading acres, leaving thousands homeless, probably burning up thousands up, man, killing a lot of people that the feds not reporting, man. You got heat stroke, people dying from heat strokes all over the place, man. People dying from pestilence all over the place, man. Ferguson's not being reported anymore. It's probably thousands of people dying in Ferguson by the day due to the water, man. Okay, et cetera, man. All right, but yet people don't take heed to that, and the Most High is doing that because of how wicked you people have been, man. All right, and y'all just so caught up in lackadaisical and so stuck in your everyday life, y'all don't want to take heed. But the men of the Lord take heed, man, and we're gonna cry out the words of the Heavenly Father, man. And if you don't take heed, when you get caught up in it and die, man, straight up, man.
Straight up.
All right, that was it.
All right, so with that, now we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
And double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all that came out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, in truth and sincerity. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, Barakatham. And with that, we want to say shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, Ash.
Shalom.